Really?
이게 급식에 나오면 열심히 공부할 수 있을 것 같아.
Indian food never disappoints.
The beans are really good. Perfectly seasoned, I think.
Can I borrow your kimchi?
Hello.
Hello.
일본은 정말 다양합니다. 애초에 한 달 전부터 이렇게 메뉴방이 나오는데 그만큼 학생들한테는 되게 기대되는 시간이에요.
In Korea, I think in the morning we were expecting to eat lunch because we're gonna know which type of food for today. We're gonna learn to eat for lunch.
We got very excited though because some schools do something called chip day where like once a week they just serve chips with lots of different toppings and it goes crazy. Like everyone is queuing and then we sit with our friends again. Like it's more of a fun time.
In Brazil, we don't really have school lunch, but to some schools that they have extracurricular activities, there are some lunches, and we usually eat like rice, beans, some type of meat, and vegetables and salad. So it's like a complete dish.
Interesting. So in India, there are schools that do serve school meals, but most of the time I think like we do prefer to bring food from our homes. I'm from South India, so I think the food that we actually get served is very different depending on what region you are in. Some kind of paratha or roti or some kind of rice, which is usually like mixed with a lot of vegetables. And at least for me, I studied in like a Brahmin school, so we were not allowed to bring meat to school, so it was all like vegetarian.
Wow.
In America, the menu is also pretty diverse, but the pretty typical one would be maybe hamburger, french fries, a patty, a side of frozen vegetables, and then maybe like a milk on the side or a juice. The days that I liked the lunch the best, they had the cheese sticks or like pizza or something like that, but some days they had soggy bun or something, and people would be like, oh, that's not a good lunch day. So
I think English food looks really delicious, but some of the people, they're always issue for England food. So totally I'm wondering, how do you think about your country's food?
It's just very basic. It's more just standard flavors, not a mix, a variety of flavors. Because we used to have a little bit unhealthy foods, and it would be more like fish fingers, mash, the beans. But now they're trying to incorporate vegetables and fruits as well. There's not much satisfying taste. They say
Move
so.
on.
But,
Okay, I got it.
One thing that most Brazilians, and I would say like 99% of Brazilians eat every single day in lunchtime, it's rice and beans. Rice and beans and some sort of meat, like either chicken, or beef or pork. I think Brazilian food is very known for having a lot of seasonings as well as Indian food.
I've heard of it actually.
Yeah.
The first time, so I'm actually excited for the Brazilian food.
I'm excited to see your reaction. I hope you like it.
today we're going to switch our school lunches and try them for ourselves.
So excited.
Oh, me too.
Let's go, let go.
I like how it looks. I really do.
Wow.
American.
와, 제가 상상했던 그거다.
So could you explain about your food?
this is like mixed vegetables. Usually they're frozen and then boiled. And then beans is very common staple in England. We eat beans with a lot of carb food. And sausages, again, it's quite basic flavors. And apple juice, we always have more like juices options in school as well.
And my turn. At least we need two types of kimchi. In soup, there are kimchis as well. There is kimchi side dish as well. And this is called 부대찌개. Ham, tofu, and with the kimchi. And then I think we have also baked beans in here as well. We call it 부대찌개.
I'm surprised about the rice though. I mean, I know you guys eat rice, but I didn't think it was gonna be like with the whole setting. I don't know how to explain.
This is a lot of work on the moms if they're preparing. You either get these two or these two. Usually you get either rice and some type of curry, or I would say like also palau. It's like a flavored rice, which is a very common food as well. Or you get like paratha. Right now this is aloo paratha. So alus are basically potato. So it is stuffed with potato. And here we have prepared like palak paneer. Palak is spinach. So this is like very, very healthy. If there's any moms out there, shout out to you.
We worked hard for it. So this is Brazilian food. We have the rice, the beans. This is chicken with potatoes. It's cooked with tomato sauce. We have salad. That's a must for Brazilians, like we always eat the salad. However, in a lot of countries, I know people eat the salad before and then they eat the food. Yeah. A lot of Brazilians, they do the opposite way though. They eat first the food and then they eat the salad because it's like refreshing.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. I know that in some countries, for example in Korea, they don't really season the rice. Like the rice is just cooked. But we always put like garlic, we put onions, we put salt. Same for the beans. There's
Inside
like
the rice cooker?
Yep.
That sounds really interesting.
Yep.
But there's also like a similar dish in India as well. The palau that I said, usually that is how they make it. So they put spices, etc., and then they actually pressure cook it.
Ah.
This looks so like Indian food. I'm not kidding. So I think I'm gonna find similarities, or maybe you can find similarities.
It's really different.
Oh, 이거는 어때요? 어떻게 생각해요?
I thought maybe there would be a soup. We don't typically have a soup unless it's a clam chowder or chicken noodle or something, but this seems very Japanese.
미소시루.
Miso, yeah.
일단 일본 급식부터 소개를 하자면 우유, 무조건 우유. 우유가 나오고 이거는 막 미소시루라고 된장이 들어가 있는 국물이고 밥은 원래는 흰밥이 있지만 흰밥에다가 이렇게 후리카케가 있고 막 츠케모노도 가끔 나오고 샐러드랑 막 계란말이랑 코로케 같은 게 같이 나왔는데 전체적으로 색감이 되게 예쁘게 나오는 것 같아요.
We also have milk always, which is interesting to me. Chocolate milk. This is chocolate milk. And then chicken nuggets, French fries, and hamburger patty. It doesn't always have to be a hamburger patty. It could be chicken patty.
아 진짜 먹고 싶다.
And then a packaged fruit. Sometimes you get lucky and you can get like an apple or something. Yeah, sometimes there's a pasta as well and a salad.
약간 제가 상상했던 미국의 급식이에요. 근데 이게 진짜 급식으로 이렇게 나오는구나. 되게 느꼈던 게 뭐냐면 칼로리가 되게 높아 보여. 그래서 되게 더 맛있어 보여요.
Okay, now let's switch your foods.
Yeah.
바바바바.
와 맛있겠다. 진짜 맛있을 것 같아요 이거.
맛있어요? Really?
이게 급식에 나오면은 열심히 공부할 수 있을 것 같아요. 과일도 한번 먹어보고 싶어요.
과일 같아 보이네. 맛있어요?
모든 것들이 맛있어요. 매일매일 이런 급식이 나오면은 전 너무 좋은 것 같아요. 먹고 싶죠, 제 거. 솔직히 제 거 먹고 싶을 것 같은데.
I never tried to eat this one. Really? So this is my first time to try to eat beans, England version of beans, traditional thing.
We eat it with everything. It's a staple. Toast, potato. Yeah, beans on toast is.
But I'm thinking like with the toast, it's gonna be looks like it's gonna slightly.
We toast it and then butter, and then we eat it with beans and cheese, and even people like beans with pizza. Very good, honestly. But people that maybe never tried it before might think it's a bit strange.
Sure. It tastes like a ketchup.
Because it's mixed with ketchup.
I'm serious. Because in Korea we mix the bean with milk, so we don't use to taste the bean that much. I think it's a good mix, good combination with the beans and sausage.
This is best together.
I think I'm just gonna try first, like you mentioned. That's so good. Oh god damn it.
I'm glad.
And then dip it in. I really like this one too, by the way. It's a little bit spicy. I was not expecting it to be spicy, but it's so good. I can stop eating.
Can you guess what's in the curry?
Okay, it's green. So absolutely some type of vegetable or like some greeneries like leaves. But there's some type of spiciness, so maybe some sort of like paprika or black pepper. I really don't know how to identify which greenery, but there is some leaf in here.
It's called palak paneer. So palak is basically spinach. So it is made of spinach, and paneer is cottage cheese. And other than that, I think it has like green chilies and then like butter. Oh yeah, that is like cottage cheese. I think you can have it with rice.
I will.
Yeah. This is really good, but I think I should also give better reactions because you're really good at
Oh no, I'm
genuinely.
Oh my god, this is so good. This is a really good. Oh god.
I'm glad you like it.
Indian food never disappoints.
Do you eat everything all together?
Of course.
Yeah.
It's already delicious. Have you tried this one? How does it?
Very good. Oh, so good. Mix of everything together. It's very good with rice too.
England people, I think it's delicious, but why am I keeping seeing your food?
I got lucky. This is tasty and healthy, so very different.
이것도 먹고 싶어, 저것도 먹고 싶어.
And miso.
It's good.
나 이거 진짜 맛있어. 자, 저는 이건 먹어보고 싶어요.
근데 생각보다 맛은 좀 비슷하네.
와, 맛있다. 너무 맛있어요, 미국 거, 진짜로. 이거 초코 우유?
조금 달아요. 달죠?
달지만 너무 잘 어울려요. 너무 맛있어요. 저는 되게 미국의 급식을 처음에 먹었을 때 약간 너무 헤비한가 무거운 음식인가 생각을 했는데 같이 먹어보니까 만족함이 이 일본 급식 것보다 훨씬 많아요. 너무 만족. 대만족.
I want to like just taste the rice first because I'm like interested if it actually tastes like the seasonings.
It's very light though.
Just the essence of it, I think. Other than that, like it's pretty light.
It's because like we usually mix all of the food we are eating together. A little bit of rice, a little bit of beans, and a little bit of meat, and eat it all.
The beans are really good.
Really?
Perfectly seasoned, I think.
That's so good to hear.
It is really good, I think. If there's Indians, I think they should definitely try this. Because we have a thing called rajma in India, which is also like beans, but it tastes similar. So I think there's a similarity between like Brazilian and Indian food. Like I would recommend a lot of Indians to try.
Maybe it's because like our history kind of like mixes in that point because like Portugal was trying to find India to get the seasonings, right? So like our food got so mixed with a lot of cultures, but especially like Indian seasonings. Because like our weather allows us to like have a lot of the seasonings that you guys do. So like we can have them there.
So you just like locally grow them there.
Yep.
Interesting.
Can I borrow your kimchi? Thank you. I'm Korean. I need kimchi. Like
So I think the main difference is they're healthy both, but this is more focused on flavor and health,
Yeah,
whereas this is just balance.
original ingredients.
And maybe like no seasoning, right?
What is this?
이거는 츠케모노라고 해서 일본은 다양한 츠케모노 종류가 많거든요. 소금 절임 같은 거요.
신기하네.
아, 진짜요?
When I try this, it tastes like kind of American flavor.
아, 진짜요?
More like it fits the American palate. And miso. 이것도 짜요.
진짜요? 외국인들이 먹었을 때는 짤 수도 있어요. 일본 음식 자체가.
근데 짠 거 나쁜 거 아니에요. 전 짠 거 좋아해요. 맛있어요. Really.
미국 사람이니까 오히려 통한다. 다행이다.
이건 약간 미국 햄버거.
함바그라고 해서 이거 안에 들어가 있는 거랑 비슷해요.
One thing that I noticed, although mine is not so much, but your rice is also like more of like it's not a sticky rice.
This rice is called basmati. We only use it on special occasions.
Really?
So for this in school, I think it's a fancy
It's a
household.
fancy house.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
fancy
got it.
household because this rice is usually expensive. I think it's very similar to this one.
The one that you guys eat.
Yeah, the one that we do eat. Sorry.
How does it that anchovy with rennet?
I think kids in England would be shocked to eat this because they're not used to eating like very, very small fish and with bone as well. But I know here they use it to enhance flavor, but kids would like refuse. I think we're a lot more fussy about food there. It's good, sweet, but a hint of saltiness. So there's a lot of salty food, but this has got like a more sweet.
Alright.
So it goes really well with everything.
The good thing is like it's very healthy. We always have like some sort of vegetable, some sort of like meat. We bake a lot of foods. We don't fry as much.
Oh yeah, I do notice that there's like not a lot of oil. And it looks very balanced as well, like with the salad and the beans and protein, dessert in the end.
Dessert, but many times we're eating fruit. Eating fruit in the middle.
I was like trying to go in steps, so I haven't gotten to the grapes yet, although I love grapes.
You can do however you want. There's no order. Really, there's no order. Depends on the people, depends on the family.
이렇게 먹는 게 재밌어요. 진짜 일본 느낌.
젓가락으로.
그래요? 보여주세요.
이렇게 먹어요.
한번 해보세요. 네, 섞어서 맞습니다. 오, 맛있어요? 다행이다. 계란말이라고 해서 드셔보세요.
살짝 달아요.
맞아요. 일본의 계란말이 두 가지가 있는데 나시마키라고 조금 짠 계란말이 있고 달콤한 계란말이 있는데 그것도 집마다 달라요.
Today I tried Korean school lunch and it was really delicious. I thought it might not be like very healthy, but I think it was healthy. It's got a good balance and lots of flavors. It's very different.
It's my first time to try England food. It looks very simple. It's a very good chance to try and enjoy original ingredients. But I think at least I need one kimchi with England food.
I was kind of expecting already. It has a spiciness, but it's not so heavy that I cannot really eat. I think the mix of these two together and these two together is just perfect. I can't stop eating. It's just so good.
I really think it's like a full meal. Like you have a lot of like healthy things. You know, you have protein, you have beans, and you have like veggies. So I do like how balanced it is. I think this is something a lot of people in India would definitely enjoy.
That's nice.
So I really like the Brazilian food as well.
And it seems a bit similar to some of the food that we have in America, so I was surprised about that. I really like the fact that it comes with a miso soup because I love this flavor. Like, I thought it's funny that they also serve milk, almost like we do in the US. So there's a lot of similarities.
정말 제가 상상했던 좀 그대로 모습이었던 것 같고 일본 급식보다 칼로리가 높을 수도 있겠지만 그만큼 정말 맛있었습니다. 이런 급식이 매일매일 나왔으면 좋겠다고 생각했던 것 같아요.
So today we tried each other's school lunch. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, leave your comment down below and subscribe to the channel.
See you next time!
Bye!